You said you first came across with Valyrian as well, with a graphic novel when you were 10 years old, and then you said this was a 9-year cooking, and I was wondering if this was the movie you've always wanted to make since you first started with filmmaking, or is it something that you started to see in a point in your life?
No, it's there is no film that I have in my head where I say to myself, I need to do this film, otherwise I will die. It's the films are coming in and out. It's very sometimes I dream about a subject for 2 years and then it passes, you know, because it's not the right time, or maybe I change my mind or I evolve and it's not so important anymore. And sometimes film stays. When it stays for a long time and it's still bothering you inside, it means that, okay, you have to let it out. You have to do it. And that's what happened with Valerian. I started thinking about making the film almost 10, 12 years ago, and after a couple of years it's still there, and I say, okay, let's write a little bit. And then you write, and then you say, oh, it's not so bad, okay, let's write a little more. You know, and it grows. It grows. It's not a love at the first sight when you met someone and you say, oh, I love her. You know, it's more like you met someone, say, oh, the girl is interesting, and you see once, twice, you go for a dinner, and then you don't see her for a week or a month, and then when you see her again, you say, my God, I forgot how gorgeous she was. And then the relationship, you know, grows. And then one day you married. So the film is the same, it grows inside. And Valerian, at a certain point, I must do it. I must do it. I have to do it. And I knew before to start how long and hard and painful it will be, but that's okay. You just have to do it. So.
Could you say this is your most challenging movie in terms of production so far?
No, I'm pretty stupid because I'm always. Every film is such a challenge every time I do one. So. But is it the biggest challenge? I don't know. Maybe because of the size and the numbers of years of work. Yeah, that's probably the longest one. But The Big Blue was really a challenge to do, and The Fifth Element 20 years ago was a big challenge. But Joan of Arc also, I mean, no, it's always a challenge. I think if it's not a challenge, then it's not fun.
That's what moves you, right?
Not only,
yes,
but if it's to make a film that I've done already, or that other people have done, what's the point?
Okay.
What I'm going to bring you? Nothing. You're going to watch the film and you say, yeah, it's cool. I've seen it already. So what's the point? I don't want you to lose time and money.
How long did the shooting take?
20 weeks. 20 weeks.
20 weeks. Okay, where was it shot?
In France, on some stages.
Okay.
But the preparation was a year and a half.
The preparation, sorry?
Preparation to prep the film took a year and a half.
A year and a half, pre-production, right.
Okay. And before that, the designs, 4 years.
4 years, yeah, you said. Yeah, and you went to film schools, I mean, you talked to film schools too. That's very good. That's nice to hear, you know. Well, and what about the music? The role of music in your filmography seems very important. And there's always like a scene where we see a character related to music. In this case, you brought Rihanna, and also, well, there is a lot of, well, there is a very good soundtrack as far as what we've seen?
Rihanna is in the film as an actress.
Oh, really?
So, not at all as a singer.
Okay.
And even when some people come with the idea and saying, "Oh, Rihanna is in the film, why we don't make a song for the album?" And then I say no. I say no because she's here as an actress, and I don't want the people to make any confusion. And she's a very good actress, so that's why I want her. Not because she's a singer, you know. I love her as a singer. I'm a big, huge fan of her as a singer, but she was not there for that. She was here to play, and she will surprise you because she's very good.
Yeah, well, it was what we saw today. It was very surprising. So
yeah, but you will see much more in the film with her.
More.
Yeah.
Very good. And what about the music? The role of music in the film?
It's a tool. It's like we always say that you write the script and you rewrite the film with the editing, and the music is the second dialogue. You know, you can have an actor saying, "I love you," or he say nothing and the music say, "I love you." You know, so you can choose one or the other, or you can finish finish the line with the music. "I love you," da, 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 and the music is finishing the line. So, yeah, of course, music is a big role always because it's your second dialogue. You know.
You talked about in the press conference. You said that you were somewhat fighting with the Marvel and DC franchises, and in what way does Valyrian is Valyrian different from this movie?
Yeah, it's not fighting against that. It's they don't like to see a newcomer who comes with something different. You know? It was very interesting, like after Avatar, for 2 years, all the sci-fi film flopped. Because Avatar was so high that the audience, like you or me, we don't want to see anything else, you know, like who was not as good as that. So all the studios, they have a couple of sci-fi films who didn't work after Avatar because people just dismissed them. And I can feel the fear with Valerian because it's different. It's as different as when The Fifth Element arrived 20 years ago. The film is different. It's not the same kind of story, not the same kind of emotion, not the same kind of fun, and aliens are everywhere. It's not like one or two aliens that you see for the film. There is one every minute. And you watch the film, and at the end you say, "Oh my God, I have to see it again because I've not seen everything." You know, it's this kind of film. So, yeah, it's going to bother a couple of big studios.